Hey guys, hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. Your boy is back with another subreddit video, and today we're diving into r/NotHowGirlsWork again. And I know some of you guys absolutely love this subreddit as well as I do myself. And if you guys are new to the subreddit, this one is full of super goofy posts and finds on people and how ignorant they can be towards how girls work, because it's just not how they work. And every time we get into this, it's always a fun time. So I'm super excited. And for those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon set up for all exclusive content every single day. It's going to be extended videos. I have some of the NSFW or like rated R finds on today's video. That's going to be on the Patreon. So if you're interested in that, make sure you hit the first link in the description box down below. It's going to be an extra 15 to 30 minutes of content every single day. And thank you for all the deluxe members, by the way. You guys have been amazing. I'm gonna list you guys right here. You guys have been so supportive towards me and all the Patreon members as a whole. And even if you can't join the Patreon, I still appreciate each and every one of you guys who's been watching my videos. Thank you so much. And if you're new to my channel and you guys enjoy videos like this, we do it every single day on my channel. So make sure you guys stay up to date with all the daily uploads by hitting the subscribe and the notification bell. Also hit the like and comment section down below. Helps the algorithm out a lot. And yeah, you guys know the deal. All right, let's get into it. r/NotHowGirlsWork. First post that I have for you guys. This one's titled, "Nothing is Ever Right." Hannah K on Twitter tweets out, or X or whatever, tweets out, as a woman, you're always either too young or too old for things, because the perfect age is when you're a man. Oh man. Yeah, that's so weird. It's so weird that, like, actually, based on the last incel tiers and nice guys that we've seen, I guess there isn't too young, because some of those guys actually like want, it's so gross. I mean, that's not the actual reality of it. There is such thing as too young, guys. Please, all the incels and all the nice guys, listen to that. Let's read the comments though. Someone says, "You're never too young according to some men or women." Yeah, it's so unfortunate and so gross. Damn, ain't that the truth? Yeah, I mean, being a girl, it really, it does suck. It's like you're never too, or you could always be too big, too skinny. It's just like you could never be the Goldilocks, just right. It sucks. All right, next one. All right, the title of this one says, "Reposting, failed to react properly the first time, my bad." And it says, "Apparently women aren't allowed to have body hair." And we have a post on Threads. That's Rachel Zegler. And it says, "So many men have clearly never seen a woman up close in their whole lives." And that's a re-thread on someone saying, "This is why Disney is about to lose 300 mil. And it's body hair on her back. Now, don't get me wrong. The Snow White catastrophe is very silly. And I am very much on the team against Disney because of all the silliness that goes on with that. If you guys don't know about the Snow White drama, it is insane. But with that being said, this is a silly ass post, dude. What the hell? Women have hair. Do guys not realize that? Like, it's very normal. I mean, we're all human, right? And you know what's funny though? Women, a lot of girls that I've dated have more hair than me. Which is like, I know, like, not a masculine thing to say, but I don't have much body hair. Like, I just don't. Like, on my arms, I have no hair on my arms at all. When I get tattoos, they don't even like whip out the razor. Kevin, my tattoo artist, he's just like, "Well, all right, there we go. Let's just get to it." And I barely have leg hair. I think the only hair I have is like armpits and, the area, but that's it. And like, it's a blessing, but it's also a curse because it's like so not masculine to some girls. And I'm just like, well, it is what it is. Yeah, God forbid girls have hair. Oh, speaking of God forbid, the title of this one says, "God forbid girls have peas, gravy, and mash. A very tragic Redditor angry at my thirsty post, quote unquote. I need clicks and likes to survive, apparently. Doesn't he know?" So this person, OP, originally posts a picture on Reddit saying, "This is my depressed girl dinner." And it's some mashed potatoes and peas on gravy. Dude, we've all been there. Like, I've totally had depressing girl dinners, 100%. I've had girl dinners that'll be like cheese, crackers, and fucking like raisins. Been there. Let's see what the post. Oh, so someone in the Reddit comments say, "Get a life." Brother, what? Quote, "Oh, I'm sad. Please feel sorry for me. For fuck's sake. It's truly pathetic. If you were all that sad, why are you signaling out loud and proud about it on the internet? Like it's something you're proud of. Dude, you're telling her to get a life. You're the one on a Reddit thread that seems like a Reddit thread about food, talking shit about what she's eating. Like, no, not even about what she's eating, but why she's even posting that. Like, dude, you need to get a life, bro. And then he says, that's not, quote, sad. That's desperate for validation from people you don't even know. Clickbait for likes. Think about your actions and the reactions they garner. Dude, who hurt this guy? Dude, these people feel truly sorry for you. Does that fake validation make you feel better or worse? Could you be doing something better with your time? Dude, I literally could repeat this all to this guy for his comment. You posted a request for a rate. I rated a 0. You don't like that because you didn't want people to rate that food. You wanted them to pat you on the back and say, there. That has nothing to do with the food. I called you out on it. Holy, like, loser. This guy seems like the funnest guy to party with, right? Like, what is, oh, hey, cat. Who's that? I don't even know which one of that is because they look so similar. Sora. Cloud. Okay, never mind. I have no clue. But anyways, yeah, who the fuck hurt this guy? Why are you so offended? I never understand why some people get just so offended on Reddit over nothing. Like, at all. She posted a picture of peas and mashed potatoes, and that garnered you to write 4 paragraphs on why she should not post that. Like, brother, chill. Let's read the comments of this one. Don't forget, everything girls do is for attention and validation, obviously. Yeah, dude. Isn't his comment also for attention and validation too, in a way? Like, you're on Reddit. Yeah, like, absolutely everything I post online is both because I am proud and want that guy in particular to feel proud. Yeah, for real. Classic Reddit shit. People of Reddit. Geez, who pissed in his bed? What a mentally deranged person. Get a life, quote unquote, says the guy who wrote 4 paragraphs about a photo that he could have just scrolled by. Dude, for real. Oh, man. All right, next one. Someone sent me this, ... Last time I checked, women aren't turtles. Oh, God, what is this about? All right, someone sent OP this meme, and it's a turtle out of its shell. Is that even possible? I thought the shell is part of them. Can a turtle leave its shell? Let's see. No, a turtle cannot leave its shell. It's an integral, as the shell is an integral part of its body, fused with its spine and ribs. Oh, so that's just like, that meme's not even accurate. But anyways, the meme says, she believed that this is freedom, but she did not know that she has lost her security, pride, and happiness. A silent message to the modern females. You're cooking with this poem, buddy. Wait, okay, so you're telling... Also, this isn't a silent message if you're telling it and posting it, right? Like, that's not silent. But anyways, so this message to modern females is that this isn't freedom. You've lost your security, pride, and happiness when you get out of your shell. What? This also seems like a super fun person to party with. Like, okay, let's imagine that turtles can actually go out of their shell, right? And we're really using it as a metaphor for girls, right? I guess, like, we can interpret this in a way of, or how I'm interpreting it is this person is saying, like, when the girl leaves their nest, like, they grow up and become independent, aka modern females, but then you lose your security, pride, and happiness. But that can be applied to men too, right? Like, when you leave your home and, like, grow up, what? And that is freedom. What the fuck? Who made this? This is angering me because this doesn't even make sense. Yeah, the risk of going out in the real world and having freedom is that, yeah, there is no security, but at the same time, you take that risk so that you can learn how to grow the fuck up. What? And there's a lot of happiness with it and pride with freedom. This doesn't make any sense at all. Also, relatively minor point, but Chileans, I can't pronounce that, are not Koopas. They do not work like this. They cannot exist in this form. That shell is their skeleton. Yeah, literally, we just pointed that out. They would be dead. That's like a terrible metaphor. A silent message that you have to listen to isn't a silent message. I know, like, who fuck posts a silent message? Modest clothing isn't fused to my spine, but okay. Oh, are they referencing clothing? Like, what? No way. I don't know. I don't freaking know, bro. That's everything about this post is silly. All right, let's move on. Ladies, if your back hurts, it's because of your breasts. Just work out. Silly face, silly face. All right, here we go. I'm glad the comments are calling him the F out. All right, so here we have in the comments of Instagram, someone says, her back hurts. So instead of going to the gym, she mutilated herself. This is wild. And I'm assuming this is referring to someone posting about how their back hurts and then they got like breast reduction surgery. And then someone in the comment responds, breast tissue cannot be reduced by working out. And then if ignorance is bliss, I wish I was as stupid as you. Maybe then I'd know peace. Did you expect her to lift weights with her junk or her breasts or yeah, dude, when will guys, I guess they could never really understand. I mean, I've understood because I grew up with girls, but also at the same time, we do these subreddits for this reason also. Like, breasts are natural genetics, right? So some people are born with big ones. Some people are born with small ones. Some people are born with, it's like fucking a box of chocolates. They're all fucking different, right? Like, no one's going to be the exact same, right? One could be even lopsided. It's a thing. It's a thing. And like, unless you get like surgery done, I mean, can't really change it. And you have to understand that sometimes it sucks for a girl both ways. Like if you have too small and then you get like bullied for that, blah, blah, blah. And then you have too big and your fucking back hurts, dude. Imagine as a guy having to hold like 5 pounds or whatever, right? Like every guy who doesn't understand this concept, I want you guys to attach 2.5 pound plates or whatever, 5 pounds if you want huge jugs for some reason. Plates to your chest, tape them, like duct tape them as punishment. I'm just playing, but duct tape them and then go on a jog. Go on a jog with 2 fucking weights your back's gonna hurt, bro. What? You would want to get rid of them plates too. Yeah, so there you have it. I don't know if that actually like is a good measurement of what it is like, but that's what I imagine as a dude. And so it's just silly. Anyways, let's read the comments. There's a subreddit exactly for women whose melons are so big that they cause them problems. Not just back, neck, and shoulder pain, but the headaches of trying to find bras that fit. Oh yeah, that's true too. That won't bankrupt them. And other articles of clothing that aren't flattering, instead of options that just make them look like they're wearing a tent. Having to navigate a world that, that S's them when they were very young, and the ire received of just trying to live with big melons and everyone assuming you're showing off 24/7. Yeah, that's another thing you have to deal with. Like you're trying, most girls that I've met that actually do have naturally big ones try really hard not to show them because it's like they're almost like shunned from an early age of just, or like traumatized to just not want to, It's so unfortunate. But yeah, I'm sorry for all the ladies that got traumatized for that. He's saying to strengthen our core, but the thing about that is elderly men who never had melons to worry about end up slouched over if they've never worked on their core. Our larger human chests are heavy our larger human chests are heavy for our little human spines. That's why we have to work on our core for life to keep a straight, appropriated curve spine into our upper ages. Having an extra 10 pounds that you cannot escape doesn't help, and has medically been proven to cause long-term harm. No amount of strength training is reasonable to have to sustain forever. When you literally can get them removed and enjoy a healthy life or a healthy amount of exercise and freedom to breathe. Men will never know the crushing pressure of, breasts that are oversized for their bodies. Ignorant. Oh, I can't say that. I'm gonna have to blur this part too. But yeah, long story short, some dudes will just not be able to comprehend that, which is unfortunate. I feel like in the world, it gets better when you start understanding everyone, but all right, we move on. Silly people. So apparently suggesting that men who hate us should leave us alone is quote unquote man hating. Oh man. All right. I'm excited to read this. All right. So we're on Facebook and we're on the page, The New Feminist. Interesting. I didn't know that was a page. And Someone refers to a Twitter post or a thread post, and it says, just to be clear, dear Andrew Tate followers, if y'all hate women so much, just date each other. Problem solved. Dude, I've been saying this low key, bro. Like, when we're on incel tiers, some nice guys, but mostly incel tiers. If you guys really hate women, for the Patreon members, if you guys watched my incel.is when we broke down on that, I also said this. If you guys just genuinely hate women so much, right? First off, you can't expect them to ever like you because of some, like, in an intimate way, because would you want to be intimate with anyone that freaking hates you and like despises you? No. And then the next thing is, if you really hate them so much, just start dating each other. Like, it's okay. I mean, it's 2025. It's totally okay to come out the closet if you really hate women that much. Like, you can just, kiss each other. And then your problems are solved. You can relieve everything together. But yeah, that's funny. Let's see what the comments say. Oh, so someone commented on this post and said, it will prevent these incels from adding to the gene pool. That too, that's an added bonus. And then someone commented on that and said, women over 25 are expired. Wait, wow, way to show who's the incel here. You think talking like this will ever get you like anything? Is just crazy to me. Also, women over 25 are expired is insane to me, because I mean, like, I'm thinking about it, and some of the most beautiful women that I know are over 25. So this guy is silly. Like, you are arguably a creep. You're Leonardo DiCaprio level here, because he's not dating over 25. This is actually his burner account. What the expired like milk? That's crazy. I don't know. This guy has obviously not seen enough women to know that, if that's a statement that you're saying. I've seen beautiful women in like 40s, like, shit. Maybe I'm just tripping. And then someone says, then leave us alone. Yeah, again, if you don't like that, just date each other, bro. You don't like women. And then someone says, us? Question mark. Why are you crying, Karen? No one would go near you with a barge pole. Stop with the delusional whining. What? I'm assuming that person posts this meme, or someone else. Random men online. Modern women aren't feminine enough. They hit the wall when they hit 30. Or they hit the wall at 30. Their body count is too high. All this stuff, right? And they look like this. And then there's also random men online. I'm a high quality man. Yeah, dude, it really do be some silly, goofy, goober looking motherfuckers that are posting this stuff, dude. Because like, at least in my experience, the most like, not even like conventionally attractive men, but like confident men and just like chill dudes, right? Chill dude's a good way to describe it. The most chill dudes that actually do pull and actually do have relationships, or just, have been successful in the dating world, are not online complaining about women. And they sure as hell know that there are pretty women beyond 25, at least. Like, all the guys I know. And then someone else responds, oh no, a random man on the internet finds me unattractive. How will I cope with this devastation? His razor sharp wit has caused me. Look at that, just fine. That's so funny. And then someone says, so why the man hating? Just because MM pesterizes you and shamed men? Wait, she wasn't hating on men. She was just saying that's like the guys that say shit like this are. She definitely was not hating on all men. She did not generalize it. Someone said, wild that suggesting that men who appear to hate us should just leave us alone is being framed as man-hating now. Yeah, she's being specific towards the guys that suck. Such a diversion when all feminism is about men. Whoa. This is so inaccurate. Listen to this. Such a diversion when all feminism is about man-hating, not equality. Nice try, you hypocrites. Men never had it so easy and still whine. What? I mean, true feminism, right? Isn't, in my opinion, if you're like an actual feminist, not like an extreme, like those crazy people, but if you're a real feminist, like, you are going for just equality, right? Like, you don't hate men. Same thing with the other side. Like, you don't hate women. Like, I don't know. This is just stupid. Online arguments are so fucking silly, but they're so entertaining. And then she responds, or someone responds, okay, we get it. You hate women. It's fine. Go be free to start relationships with your fellow men. I promise you that you won't be disappointing anyone. Yeah, dude, if you hate them so much, just date each other, bro. Nah, just toxic femos in these echo chambers. Sound like y'all despise men, but we're the haters. Why are you on this echo chamber then? If you think that. Yep, the toxic femos, quote unquote, you haven't said anything other than if you don't like us, then leave us alone. And definitely the haters here are definitely the haters here. And you are just a poor victim of the horrible feminists, aren't you? Hang on, I'll go and get my violin so that you could tell us all about it. Have actually had some shocking female bosses who get drunk on power, promoted too early, and make everyone's lives a misery. But society, you femos don't admit to being that too busy falling over yourselves to shame and gaslight men. Only women can be victims. Woman is such a goofy thing. Also, another thing, why are you bringing in female bosses that are on power trips? Like that's a bosses in general that aren't good bosses can be on power trips, right? Guys or girls. So like what it's so tribalism, like us versus them. It's so goofy. And then a violin. I love how like silly this argument is. Your poor hubby putting up with a mole like you. See, like why are you guys like this? Any form of argument, like real argument, and then you whip out like insults to someone's appearance that isn't involved in the argument at all, just shows that you're gonna lose the argument because you're having to go to like silly me. It's like those guys who are like, oh yeah, well fight me then. I'm like, whoa, who said we were gonna fight? Whoa. Someone says toxic. Yeah, for real. Damn. And then we got a long response here. Okay, so far you have called me and other women toxic femos, woman, a mole, Karen, and implied I'm ugly, and that no one would ever go near me with a barge pole. All because I requested that a man who thought women expired after 25 should just leave us alone. Yet somehow in your head, you convince yourself that you are the victim in this exchange and that I'm the toxic one here. The level of delusion and projection is quite frankly hilarious. And after all of that, you were what? Expecting some sympathy because you had a mean female boss one time? That's so true. This is such an accurate like breakdown of everything that just happened. Laughing emojis. It honestly beggars belief. Yet again, I will humbly submit my original point to you. If you don't like us, just leave us alone. Yeah, for real, dude. That's so funny. It's like, who hurt these guys? They're just so prideful on this fact, too. Lol, dude acts like the male bosses aren't the exact same. Yeah, seriously. Maybe he only ever has one job. Yeah, anybody that's in a position of power can take advantage of their power. Like, I've seen it happen many times. Good bosses don't, though. All right, let's read the next one. Yes, because there's no other valid reason for women to get divorced. So someone posts maybe on Facebook or Instagram a meme post, but not a meme, but like a post that says, if women didn't get financial benefits from divorce, the divorce rate would drop by 95% overnight. Dude, I think it's so silly when people just make up these statistics and just write it as if like there's like studies behind this or something. It's so funny. Like, where do you get this number? Now, I don't want to invalidate that there is probably a minority of women who do get in divorce to get money. I'm not saying that they're like that's completely, but I think those are like outliers because realistically, the troublesome, like the amount of work that you have to get through to get in a divorce is a lot. And so like to think that a majority of women would even do that just for money is crazy. I mean, what about if the husband sucks? You ever think about that? No, because guys are the victims, guys. Okay? It's always us. Just silly. Also, that's like, imagine it being the flip, right? Like if men getting divorced. I mean, men getting divorced for various reasons as well. I don't know. Silly, silly, silly guys. I fled with $80 in my pocket. Didn't want shit from the divorce just to escape and survive. Geez, yeah. Hope they're doing well and safe. That sounds scary. I had to pay my husband my entire savings when I got in a divorce, but 10 out of 10 would divorce again. Oh, damn. So she was making more and then she got in a divorce anyways. Yeah, see, that does happen. I mean, back when women couldn't own property and divorce wasn't allowed, a lot of abusive husbands poison or unalived of poison. I'm gonna have to blur that. Yeah. I mean, silly. All right, let's read one more good one, and then I'm going to save the rest for the Patreon members. All right, another scenario that is completely made up. We got a picture here, and it's a girl that looks like a nurse, maybe, or a doctor, and it says in the meme, girl math is spending 10 years to become a doctor only to daydream about being a stay-at-home mom. What? No. Most girls, or most people, I'm not going to say just girls, but most people who want to be a doctor should want to be a doctor. You know how hard it is to be a doctor? Or at least like money or something. Either money or doctor. Like you're either going for it for the money because there is a lot of income in it, stability and stuff, or you got to be somewhat passionate about because dude, being a doctor fucking sucks, dude. There's so much shit that goes into that. So you're telling me that they would be daydreaming about doing something that they spent their whole life studying is insane ignorance. Let's read the comments. I want to say it's made up. Lots of people in high pressure jobs daydream about a simpler life. Not that staying at home is simpler, but it does release from stress from the imaginary life is simpler. But it as a release from stress. Okay. A stay-at-home mom is probably daydreaming about being a doctor right now too. Everyone daydreams of the road not taken. Yeah, the grass is always greener. The problem here is whomever reposted this is trying to use it by saying women shouldn't be working professionals. Wait, are you suggesting some sort of common human experience? Maybe if we had a well-known phrase like the grass is always greener, people could remember it's not just a woman thing. Yeah, everyone ever. Oh my God, yeah, that's so funny. We'll read one more, and then I'll save the rest of them for the Patreon members. All right, which university is giving out the courses on becoming a wife? Boys after 12th grade. How to become a lawyer, how to become a doctor, how to become an engineer. Girls after 12th grade, how to become a lawyer's wife, how to become a doctor's wife, how to become an engineer's wife. See, that's insane because that is so not true. I'm pretty sure most people after 12th grade is thinking about, especially modern times, are thinking about how to figure out their lives, not being a wife. Now, I will have a caveat with that. There are some dudes and some girls I have met where they do like think their life purpose is to have kids and get married. They're mostly like were raised in like a religious small town type beat. And I'm not gonna say it's brainwashing. I'm not saying that. If that's your goal in life, hey, all the power to you. I think that's cool. Good for you. I hope that you succeed and do great. But what I think about that goal in life, and I have a friend who actually did tell me that originally, I don't know if they changed purposes or whatever, but that her purpose was that she thinks that her life goal is to get married and have kids. And I'm like, that just seems so unfulfilling to me because like, I'm not saying that that shouldn't be a goal, but that shouldn't be your life purpose. Like, I want kids at some day too. I want a wife too. Of course, that sounds amazing, but that's not my purpose in life. Like, that's what happens when you achieve that. Then you're just like empty. Like, what? I don't know. Like, there's a book, Green Lights, by Matthew McConaughey, and he listed like 12 or life goals of his. And like, he had a bunch of like really good one. Like, being a great father is more broad than just having kids. You get the difference? Like, being a great father is more of a challenge. I don't know. I digress. Yeah, I don't think many people are graduating high school like this post and just thinking about, oh, I can't wait to marry somebody that's rich or has a great job. At least you shouldn't be thinking that way. Let's read the comments. And yet statistics show that more females than males go into higher education. Weird. Yeah, that is also true. Also, women make up the majority of current medical and law students. But, if you tell them that, they'll just short circuit and switch topics to guy and those evil feminists. Yeah, that's silly. Why can we just not accept that, like, both groups have really smart people and both groups have really dumb people? I'm in a that hill. Anyways, I hope you guys had a great time with this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And with that being said, I am gonna continue this on the Patreon for those of you that are Patreon members. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.